Ahoy, mateys. James, you were first, and Todd, you're second. uh, I was just going to go down to Cam and Mike, and all of a sudden I realized, oh my gosh, it's time to go live. Let me see if I can fix the pixel. Okay, let me try again. Let's see, Cam and Mike, green screen, fade. Whoa. Whoa. Could be a ghost. All right. Let's see here. Whoops. Okay. Where am I? I guess that's as good as it's going to get for today. I don't know if it's because of the background colors that I chose, or what's going on. It is what it is. I was over at Curious Carly. That's Curious Carly with a K. Karli. She's live right now. Super gal, a large channel. Great content, and I enjoy watching her. And not trying to step on her toes here by any means, but I'm definitely trying to be consistent and do my live streams every Saturday at the very same time. My videos, you never know when they're going to come out, but I'm going to try super hard to. Oh, James, all right, cool. I'm going to try super hard to be consistent for my live streams. So I'll be here at noon till 1 Eastern Standard Time every Saturday, God permitting. And signal strength permitting. And same thing for the evening, the 6 p.m. to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time show. And I'm going to stick with my theme, at least for now. What is that? Where am I? I'm going to wait and ask that question when we get a few more people in here. We got, according to the screen here, there's 2 people here. Well, there's 3 when you think about it, if you count me. Everybody's still over it. Yeah, she's a lot better looking than me. Oh, I'll see. I better put my microphone down. Can you hear me? It's like our old cell phones, like we used to say. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm reminded of a cartoon. A cartoon. You guys may remember it. Todd, I bet you do. James, I know he'll remember it. It was George Bush, the most recent George Bush, and we were at war with Saddam Hussein. And the cartoon was split. It was in the, I don't know, Grand Rapids Press or a newspaper, and I'm sure it was in many newspapers across the country. But it showed George Bush at the White House, and he's on his cell phone. All right. And then in the next frame, right next to it, just like we do split screens here, there was Saddam Hussein. He's on his cell phone, but he's hunkered down because all these big bombs are coming right down through his palace on top of his head. And George is saying, "Can you hear me now?" Oh boy. Yeah, funny in a sad way, or whatever, however you want to look at it. So, do you see this monarch butterfly? Where am I? No, I'm not like Tina. I'm not left-handed, so I'm still having troubles. So, as said, when we get a few more than just two people here in the house, we'll uh, we'll talk about other things. Uh, but you guys are welcome to guess. You know where I'm at. Um, we do have a sponsor, and you can cheat by going into the show more. I can't see the show more because I'm on Streamyard. Um, but don't give it away. A lot of people guess as to where I'm at and who our sponsor is today. So-called sponsor. Uh, I'm not even. I'm not going to give you any hints. Not. Not yet. Yes, James. Oh, I'm glad that you were able to find a switch for your dryer. Every time I typed that in, it came up that it was a 3-wire like the one I have sitting on the dashboard of my truck. I was going to send it to you, and I'm like, but it doesn't fit. Made me wonder after looking all these different places, typing in your model and serial number, it all showed the 3-wire one like I have, but yet you sent me a picture of a dryer switch that only had 2 wires. I'm like, I'm confused. It made me wonder, did somebody else work on your dryer in years past and maybe they didn't have the 3-wire switch to replace the door switch and they put in a 2-wire one because they knew how. Whatever. Ford man, welcome aboard. Good to have you here. We're just kind of getting started. We're slow to get started because there's 2 other live streams that I know of that are going on right now. One is the RV DJ. What's her name? It's not Gina. I forget. Uh, and then the other one is Curious Carly. She's live right now. I did tell Curious Carly that I'm going live, so maybe somebody will wander in after a half an hour or whenever she's done live streaming. It don't matter. Um, and then of course my regular faithful people are here for sure. I got Kenneth Oaks is here, and James Catanese is here, and Todd Johnson is here, and I bet you a dime to a donut that Frederick Herron will be popping in, and Howard Keppel will be popping in. You know, the usual suspects. I'm so glad you're here, mateys, and your support means everything. Okay, James, that plug is 2-wire. I took it off myself. Yeah, but yet, did you try to Google your model and serial number? Or not, you didn't need the serial number really, but, you know, type in Amana, the NED 5100 TQ1, and the dryer type is a D43. I did all that. It just kept coming up over and over and over again that it's a 3-wire dryer switch. So it made me confused. And then looking at these different places, you know, these parts warehouses or whatever, they all wanted 31 to 35 to $36 for this little switch, and God knows what they probably wanted for shipping. Whereas I could have sent you this one for free. Avery gave it to me, my neighbor. who does, you know, appliance repairs. That's what he does. He's got shit laying everywhere, you know, and we trade back and forth all the time. I give him, I'll find a washer and dryer. In fact, I just did uh, 2 weeks ago. Picked up a washer and dryer, had him on the trailer. No, I had him on the back truck. I picked him up over in GAW, Michigan, and he happened to be driving by, saw him, looked at him. He says, "Are you scrapping these?" I says, "Actually, I was going to call you and ask you to take a look first." And he took them home, and he's did a couple little tiny things, and he sold them. So, but now sometimes he'll have scrap for me to pick up too. Anyways, we just kind of cooperate back and forth. So, there's a person here, a person of interest. Lassie, we only have three in the house yet, so I'm kind of waiting until we get a little bit more. But I bet you could guess where I'm at. But actually, I'm going to disqualify you because you have inside information. uh, as I was saying, LeeLee, yeah, it is a nice picture and a real good. Whoops, a nice little friend here. I can't speak his language like you can, but anyways, the where was I? Oh, I know where I'm at. But what I'm trying to do is, what I'm waiting for is more people to be in the house. We have five, including me. And the reason that is that there are two other popular live streams that are going on right now. One is Curious Carly um, is going on. I did mention to her and her group in the chat that I'm going live at noon. And so, but I'm not step on her toes or anybody. Also, the RV DJ, she is also live right now too. Yeah, it happens. As I mentioned to James and Todd a little while ago, I still plan to always, God willing, be here every Saturday at noon Eastern till 1 o'clock, and then I'll introduce the Northwoods RV life, of course, that follows me normally, and then of course again at night, at 6 p.m. Eastern. As you know, I've taken over that slot from Nomadic Hippie. He basically gave it to me a couple weeks ago, and it went well last week because instead of just being on for an hour, I'm also again trying to be consistent. I'm still doing my half hour that I normally did after Rick. I'd come on from 7 to 7:30 as the Dr. Phil-in show, and I'm still doing that. So now my live stream at it's now an hour and a half from 6 till 7:30. I made it through it last week. Yeah, I did. I only had to I only had to step out once. And I didn't bring anybody up on the screen. I could have, but I don't know. I was jaw jacking so fast I didn't even think about bringing anybody up. Maybe tonight I will. So you might want to remember that there, LeeLee. if you're around tonight. I'm glad you're here right now. Anyways, we're gonna have some fun here. I have some good notes. Oh, and I'll probably announce this twice. While I'm hoping for some more people to come in here, maybe in another 15 minutes. But what day was it? I forget. About a month ago, I did a little video, and it was, yeah, real simple. I said, if you leave a comment down here, you're going to be entered into a contest. Well, the contest is not canceled, but we are not awarding anybody anything today. There's two reasons. One, is that there were hardly any comments. There was no more than 6 comments that would qualify. I mean, you didn't have to say anything specific. You didn't have to answer any questions or nothing like that. But yes, you do, LeeLee. I'm gonna make sure you do. One way or another. But then okay, the reason number 2, as said, the first reason for not doing the giveaway today is that there was only, I don't even think there was 6, maybe 7 comments right off the top of my head. But number 2, one of my always everyday commenters, and he might stop in here too for the live stream if he's not working. Casual Girl, welcome aboard. Is because he wants to add to the giveaway. In other words, make a donation to my channel for the giveaway to whoever wins. So we have postponed it. And I'll be announcing that. I may announce it yet tonight, or I'll probably announce it on one of my videos. Speaking of videos, okay. I've got a couple, one important one that I think people will enjoy. And I'll show this a couple times during this live stream. I'll show it to you all right now. And it only took 2 days. 2 days ago, I ordered this. Who can tell me what this is and what this is for? And no, you don't win anything, but if you can tell me what this is and what it's for and why I ordered it. So, yeah, that'll be an upcoming video. It may not happen right away because I still got probably 3 more big days of scrapping up at Scott's house. Well, actually, his mom's house. And it's got to get done. It's got to get done. It's got to get done. They got that. They're getting ready to sell that house, and I tell you what, it's all got to be out of there. And there's, her husband was a machinist. He passed away about 4 weeks ago, and yeah, that's Scott and I have been working our butts off, and Don's been working with me, and even Holly went with me the other day yesterday, and I picked up a big load of scrap. I mean, she was there for moral support, immoral. I don't know, whichever one. Anyways, actually, we had 2 different things going on, and she kind of worked with my schedule, and I tried to work with her schedule as well. So it worked out. Thank you. Casual Girl. Can you guess where it might be? Midwest Picker. Ahoy, neighbor. Good to see you. No, I haven't, Todd. There's been 2 days this week. There was no mail at all in the mailbox, which is kind of weird for this time of year, but or is it just because I was so used to the mailbox being stuffed every day prior to November 3rd? Yeah. So yeah, I'm still waiting for it, Todd. Maybe this afternoon will come. We'll see. I have noticed that the mail has been slow. Summertime or whatever, normal time for the mail to come around. It's always late on Monday. I mean, 3, 4 in the afternoon. But the rest of the days of the week, including Saturday, it's normally here by noon, 1 o'clock at the latest. No, not right now. I'm sure there's a lot of Christmas mail going out, and who knows, you know. But now my little part here. Cancer Girl, that's a nice guess. Wouldn't that be cool if it was? I'd be proud to be where this garden is. Anyways, as said, this came just this morning. I heard the truck outside the door, and I thought maybe the neighbor was getting a delivery. But then when I went outside to find the captain's hat, which is in serendipity, there's the box on the porch from FedEx. So I'll be doing a video about this little part, but only if you can guess what it is. All right, Midwest Picker, grab some lunch for the rest of us too. We're all getting there. We have 8 people in the house now. And I missed a couple conversations there, but that's all right. By the way, there's a couple people in here that I know we're still a small group right now, but there's a couple channels in here that if you don't have them, what are you waiting for? Go click on them, or write them down at least. And the first one is Journey via LeeLees Lens. I would love for you to click on her. And Castle Girl Adventures. And now we just got a couple more channels that just came in. Victoria May Wallace, another channel you should go check out. And California Travel Videos, who we featured last Saturday. And I know they've gained a few friends on their channel. And I'm proud to have been part of that, I hope. You know, and I gained some folks just from that too, and from their channel. So it's not, we're not doing sub for sub, none of that crap. We are, you're welcome, Leelee, and that's just the beginning. They still have not guessed where I am. They got to. If they don't guess today or right now, well, they'll have to come back tonight and try again. Or maybe they're going to have to do some searching. And if they don't have you on their channel, or as being subscribed to your channel, then they're going to have to do some soul searching. What is wrong? Corey and Lori, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Again, as I'm shouting out, I mean, I have one main sponsor today, and I don't know, maybe Corey and Lori could figure out who that is. Maybe. I hope. That's a fun little thing here. It really is. You know, I'm still waiting. What was that, Pink Floyd? How can you have any pudding if you haven't eaten your meat? I'm still waiting. Oh, well, are they in Indiana right now? Because after all, monarch butterflies, they migrate. Hey, I know where you can learn about that. I at least know one channel where you can learn about it and you can at least enjoy. And that channel also, extremely interesting channel that not only can get a butterfly to pose, but honeybees. Honeybees will pose for this person. I can't do that. It's incredible. It's incredible. And the channel that I'm talking about, who is a featured channel today, and I know you're going to go down the show more and cheat. That's what you're going to do. You're going to cheat. Don't do that. Let's figure this out. Oh, Victoria May's going outside to see if she has any monarch butterflies. Cool. Pismo Beach. Well, now that may be a clue. Where is Pismo Beach? Is it where I think it might be? Yes, another brick in the wall. Thank you, Pink Floyd. I'm still waiting. Justin and Christina, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. We are having a fun little time trying to guess where I'm at. Kind of like we did last week. You know, I'm just in a different location, different background. And this will be going, till 1 o'clock today. And then the Northwoods RV Life, I believe, will be on after me. And then, of course, we're going to continue this theme tonight as well. There should be a thumb up on YouTube for tonight's. It won't have the same background, but it's the same featured channel, just so you know. Yes, this person can speak with bees. Millie, thank you for coming aboard. We're talking about a very special channel here today, including yours. But the main featured one today is, oh, you got to guess. You have to guess. Okay. California Travel Video says monarchs are a trip. They return to where their grandparents are born. They're passed through the DNA. Oh, now, I never thought of that, but I'm sure that's true. Yeah, I honestly do believe that. Otherwise, how could, and other species do the same thing, wood ducks. In fact, other breeds of ducks, geese that migrate, like Canadian geese. Of course, the Canadians call them American geese. There's a little feud there going on between my Canadian friends and my American friends, saying all this about those doggone geese that poop everywhere. As said, we call them Canadian geese, but I've learned that the Canadians call them American geese. Okay. Okay. Yeah, journey via LeeLees Lens. LeeLee. That is interesting information, and it makes sense. It does make sense. What Castle Girl? Is this possibly a guess? Or, yeah. Go ahead, venture a guess. Let me know, Castle Girl. You might be right. You might be right on the brink of discovery. Okay, that makes sense, Michael. It is interesting. Oh, now come on. Justin and Christina thinks I froze a butterfly in mid-flight. No, it wasn't me this time. I know somebody exactly can do that. This person I'm talking about, I just said she. Anyways, so I gave you a tiny hint. Yes, she can speak with flutterbys. I call them flutterbys. But she can speak, get them to pose in mid-flight. And she can even do that with honeybees. I mean, it's freaking amazing. So now, Casual Girl, are you starting to guess? Yes. Thank you, Grace. Canadians can keep their dang geese. Do you think she did, Journey? I mean, LeeLees Gypsy Child Journey. What called you by Journey? Well, what the hell? I didn't call you late for dinner. I keep getting these damn pop-ups. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Don't ask me how that happened. I just went to a. I was trying to get rid of the pop-ups and got gold nubs. I've heard of them. They are coin stackers. Anyways, they got a live stream going, and it went to that live stream while I'm trying to do my own. Yes, you're right about the geese there, Justin and Christina. We don't own them. They come and go as they please. They almost sound like cats, don't they? You never own a cat. The cat owns you. Just remember that. Michigander man, welcome aboard. Good to see you. So we got to figure out. I know LeeLees Gypsy Child just said that Casual Girl won the guessing game. Okay. Yes, to me, she was right on the verge of a good guess. All right, Casual Girl. If you actually do know it, please type in the name of the channel that is our sponsor today. And then we can really start talking about that channel. Oh gosh, this is great. We got Nomadic Hippie just popped up. Oh, he's playing with that Oculus Quest 2 game thing. That's one of those you wear a mask. I think it's virtual reality type deal. Hey, there's somebody we haven't seen in a little bit. And I missed her live stream last night. It's Tina's Journal of Journeys, another great channel. And I did not give it away to her. Oh, okay, Tina. You don't have to guess. I was going to have you guess as to where I am, but Casual Girl just won free vacation to the Bahamas as long as she sits through 8-hour timeshare purchase presentation. I'm just joking. All right, but now that we have a winner, Casual Girl figured out whose channel I'm talking about. The channel I am talking about is Journey via LeeLees Lens. She is our featured channel today. You all are. I'll give shout outs to everybody, but LeeLees is the main one today, and that's basically all day Saturday, at least here until 1 o'clock, and then again starting at 6 o'clock till 7:30, and then for you, Casual Girl, and everybody that's here right now that now knows the answer as to where I'm at. I hope you join my live tonight at 6, because we always have a lot of fun. Yep, Caryville, Texas, via LeeLees Lens. And tonight I'll have a different background. But you're here now, so you'll know that the background, including the thumbnails, all of those are from LeeLees Gypsy Child. I'll always call her that because that's how I was first introduced to her, as LeeLees Gypsy Child. Anyway, and I got an interesting thing about how I found her. You're going to like this. You're going to like this little story. It's a little history between herself and me. Anyways, the live stream tonight, since you're here right now, Tina, okay, and I got something to show you too in a minute. anyways, tonight, when I put out the guessing game again, y'all are disqualified. You can't guess. But you're going to have fun watching the other people in chat try to figure out who am I talking about. All right, LeeLees, I'm going to get to you in just a second. I know Tina's either working or shopping for a GoPro bag, but on your video that I haven't completely watched, your live stream. Anyways, I mentioned it in comments, and this is what I was talking about. Let's see if I can focus in on that. What that is, Tina, is a projector. You match up your cell phone here as to the size. Whoa. Anyways, I know you have the exact same cell phone as me. So it should work for you. If you want this, I'll send it to you. And the glass of wine or champagne there, well, I won't send that through the mail. And that's if you want to try this thing out or whatever. It will magnify the image 8 times, and you can project it on a wall or a movie screen if you happen to have one, or a white sheet to hang it up. I'm missing the drama at Walmart. Okay, Rob. Anyways, and no, I didn't buy it at TJ Maxx like it says on the label here. And no, it does still have its security thing. Isn't that odd? No, I got it at the Mel Trotter Mission Store. $2.99. It's brand new in the box. It's called the Smartphone Projector 2.0. As said, it's brand new in the box. The box has been opened, obviously, but this thing is never used. It's still got the lens. Is still in its original packing. You got to do a small amount of assembly. You just got to put the lens in, and mount your phone in there. It's got little adapters so it holds your phone, and then however you do it, you get this pointed at the wall. And it comes with picture instructions. And Justin and Christina, I bet you could translate the other side of what it says. It appears to be in English and in French. Yeah. And there's if you have troubles with it, you can call a company and all of that. So I think it's kind of cool. I've had it for months. I just never got around to playing with it. So Tina, if you want to try it out, let me know. I'll send it to you. If you don't, maybe I'll try it out. All right. Great. California travel videos. This is great. Please. And all the rest of you here. Margie, welcome aboard. Yeah, Tina's got this idea of doing Netflix night or something. We'll get it figured out, or she will. Tina, I don't know. I don't really have a good wall to project it on yet. Unless I to hang it. Oh. I was thinking more for a motorhome, perhaps get bored. Who knows? There's nobody on YouTube worth watching, which is BS. I'll never catch up on YouTube. Never. But anyways, I know the feeling. Like that, Tina, you were talking about that. What's that one? Greenland. I did see an advertisement on television, believe it or not. Just happened to catch it because I don't watch television hardly ever. But they advertise it for a Netflix thing for Greenland. Like, whoa, that looks interesting. Buckeye Kitty, welcome aboard. Victoria's back. So, anyways, for those of you who just popped in, Casual Girl guessed where I'm at. I'm in Caryville, Texas. And the person who, got this monarch butterfly to stop for a picture is LeeLee Gypsy Child. Journey via LeeLees Lens. So anybody here who does not have Journey via LeeLees Lens, please click on her, write her down, whatever you got to do. Go visit. Super good channel. Tina, going to be watching the movie Peppermint tonight. Oh, okay. 6 p.m. All right. So you won't be on the 6 p.m. show. I have a feeling you'll probably drop in. Peppermint. I never cared for peppermint much. It always reminded me of medicine somehow. I don't know. I'm just a crazy old pirate. What I want to say about LeeLee. How I met LeeLee. I did not meet LeeLee through Blue Wave Odyssey. I didn't meet her through Blue Wave Odyssey. I didn't meet her from anybody who's here. Nobody. I met LeeLee all on my very, very own. Oh, gosh. How long ago was that, LeeLee? Well over a year. And like Casual Girl was saying, beautiful pictures and videos. That didn't even quite draw me in at first. How it happened, I was trying to learn more about how to use my camera, how to do better photography. And there was in fact, they were right here in Michigan somewhere over on I think up by Flint maybe. And I cannot remember the name of that channel. They have since dropped off. At first when I had them, I watched them a few times, and they actually watched me a few times, and then they were gone. Don't know what happened. However, maybe LeeLee remembers the name of them. It was another lady photographer, and good photography. She did more along the lines of weddings, anniversaries, and a few things like that. And actually, I think she had a Sticks and Bricks studio of some sort. And she was all right. I learned a couple things. But then I saw you, LeeLee, in one of the comments. I thought, well, there's another photographer. And so I clicked on you. Yeah, you sure drew me in, LeeLee. And I'm glad you did. I'm so glad you did. And we've had a lot of fun. For those of you who don't know, my very, very first live stream, which I want to say is maybe 9 months ago, going on 10 months ago, I didn't know what to do on a live stream and yada yada. No, Journey. I mean, LeeLee, I don't think it was Living History Comes Alive, although I do have Drew. I watch him from time to time. I totally believe I just, yeah, that I found you through somebody else's photography channel somehow. Okay. You had a Trini's burger. I read that as Tina's burger. I'm like, what are you doing at Tina's house? She does make good burgers, by the way. Dave, just so you know, Tina can cook a mean burger. Anyways, Vicky, you don't like peppermint. Justin and Christina's back. Okay, I was just telling the the people here how I met LeeLee. I found her through another photography channel. And then she was on my very first live. She honored me with her presence. And she made her own pirate's hat out of newspaper. Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. If you feel like it, you want to have a good laugh, go back and find that video. It was terrific. Oh, yeah, it was my very first live stream. I don't know if it even shows up on YouTube's list of videos from Captain Jack Scrapper, but that's all right. We had a good time. And we had, I did a tiny shout out to her. I think it was on Jerry Holly's show. I don't remember. We were doing karaoke stuff, and well, LeeLee is in Texas, so and LeeLee had made a funny little comment about something about being outside of her RV. I think at night. Who knows? But she's obviously kind of like me. She hates clothes. Anyway, she was outside of her RV, and somehow she mentioned got me a little hint that she was not wearing anything. And I just glommed on it. I couldn't help it, knowing she's in Texas. And so I sang that song to her. When you're in Texas, look behind you, because that's where the ranger's going to be. Well, you know what she said back to that? She says, oh, they're naked too. God love you, LeeLee. That was an excellent comeback. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Yeah, very good times. And we're going to have good times in the future. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Somehow, some way, we'll meet up. It's bound to happen. God willing, it's bound to happen. And we're gonna, jeez, there's gonna be laughs around the campfire that night. Oh my. Okay, James says I bought Ken. Yes, and there's another thing I wanted to mention. For those of you who don't know, I'm spilling all of LeeLee's beans now. Yeah. All right. She talks to bees. She talks to butterflies. She's kind of like that doctor, whatever his name is. Talk to the animals. Hey, go and check out her videos. A while back she did she made muffins over a campfire in a Dutch oven. Every time I think about it, I get hungry for berry muffins. I do. I can just feel it with nice butter melting on it. Yes. Gonna have to have lunch after this. Ah, she also does miniature photography. It's a storytelling photography. She has characters. They're wee. They're wee little lads, but good stories. Good stories. Her narration, LeeLee's narration, when she visits a place like here, or wherever. I mean, she finds some historical sites that she goes to, and she investigates, and she gets all the facts, and then she puts it all together, and she narrates the story of whatever place it may be. She's got several videos out where she's done that, and you will thoroughly enjoy them if you like history and visiting these actual places. As said, her landscapes, or the way she puts together her photographs, or whether they be a windmill in the distance or a tombstone in front of her. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And then editing, sheesh. I I envy her editing skills, and then the music that goes with it. It's all perfect. I mean, it all comes together in a very, very professional, happy way. She did a special video for Blue Wave Odyssey. Uh, Blue Wave was reaching his monetization. I mean, he was getting to that point where he would have 1,000 friends and 4,000 watch hours, which is on YouTube what you need to be considered for monetization if that's your goal or your desire. And that was his, obviously. And so, I mean, he helped a lot of us. He sure did. Uh, I know he helped you, LeeLee. You came in there. I think I was the one that told you better come see Blue Wave Odyssey, but it doesn't matter whether I did or didn't. But anyways, yeah, we all benefited. But your special video that you did for when he went blue, we all did something blue. Oh, I was going to paint my nails blue. Did I? Yes, I did. And somewhere around here, I've got a blue nail. It's yeah, probably misplaced it now. It was here the other day. That kind of made me laugh. But I took some carpenter nails and painted them blue. So I had blue nails and blue hair and blue beard. I even had blue beer. I had a Captain Jack. No, it wasn't a Captain Jack Scrapper glass, but it was a tall wine glass that had the etched schooner on it. And of course, below camera, I had some blue food coloring in there, and I poured a beer in there, and of course, it turned blue. Perfect. Yeah, it was a lot of blue. But your video that you put out, a lot of us cried watching that video. I hope it's still out there for you folks who are getting ready to subscribe to LeeLee, or if you're already subscribed to Journey via LeeLees Lens and you haven't seen that particular video, oh, you got to. LeeLee is blessed to basically be where she is in Texas, and the blue bonnets in the springtime are amazing. And that's where I think she learned. I think she went out when she was just a wee lass and sat in the middle of a field full of blue bonnets, and maybe she sat out there with just herself in her birthday suit, and that's how she learned to communicate with bees. Is that a possibility? Justin and Christina, yeah, I remember blue beard and eyebrows. Yeah, yeah, a lot of people did things with their hair and all of that, but I still say that probably one of the absolute best tributes out there has to be Journey via LeeLees Lens. I You can argue with me all you want, but no, Journey via LeeLees Lens. And I think that was back when she was still calling herself LeeLee Gypsy Child, or she just tweaked her channel name a little bit to more reflect. LeeLee Gypsy Child. Well, yeah, she is kind of a gypsy. She's got her Tahoe. Is it a Tahoe? Your SUV that you've converted into you live in it, And I know you also have a pull behind trailer when you decide to pull it. Uh, no argument. Thank you, Justin and Christina. Yeah, that was a fun night at Blue Wave Odyssey. It was incredible, and it went on for hours. uh, okay. So, anyways, there is video concerning how she put together the back of her SUV, which is it's either a Chevy Tahoe or what's that other one? Yukon? That style of vehicle. Anyways, just so you know. Nice job. Nice job, LeeLee. Um, okay, and I'm still not done talking about LeeLee. I'm not. I'm not. I mentioned the cooking. I mentioned her how she converted her RV. I mentioned uh, the butterflies. I mentioned the bees, and you'll see one of those tonight. I don't know if I put it on the thumbnail or not, but I know I have it as a back. No, it is on the thumbnail. There's a honeybee that she spoke to featured in the thumbnail, which is advertising tonight's live stream that comes on at 6. And oh my gosh, I can't believe how fast this hour has gone. Oh my gosh. James, we're getting ready to head out of here in about 3 minutes. I'm sure Corey and Lori are going live here in a few. I don't know who they're featuring today, but I do plan to step in for a little bit. But that would be the Northwoods RV Life. They are coming on at 1 p.m. as far as I know. So if anybody wants to post their link here in a couple minutes, please do so. Anyways, one more thing about LeeLee Gypsy Child. I love it that she named her cameras. Who names their cameras? Well, I named mine now because of her. I was inspired. I named mine Butch and Cassidy. Actually, Butch and Sundance. Yeah, you know what I mean. But now, hers was even better, in my opinion. She named her cameras, the ones that she typically uses all the time, Bonnie and Clyde. Now, why would you name your cameras Bonnie and Clyde? Well, her answer was because they're always shooting. Get that butterfly. Get that bee. Get those flowers. Get those windmills. Get that sunset. Fantastic, LeeLee. For those of you that might be lurking, if you don't have Journey via LeeLees Lens, please go there. I think most of you do have her. And now tonight, we sometimes have a different group come in. People that aren't here right now. So tonight, LeeLee, you're still featured. You'll be featured for another hour and a half on tonight's live stream. And again, we'll probably wait till people drift in, and then we'll play the guessing game again. And all of you here that already know who I'm talking about, but you're not allowed to make that guess. Let the newcomers who are not here right now, let them guess. Casual Girl Adventures, if you're still here, congratulations on figuring out where I am. I'm in Caryville, Texas. And I'd love to be in Caryville, Texas. And I'd love it if LeeLee would come up and let's make some biscuits in the Dutch oven over an open fire. I'll bring the butter. Oh, James, okay. So Corey is taking a break. Okay. All right. Why? It's not his birthday till April 1st. I happen to know that. I have inside information. um, yes, it's the LeeLee Tribute Show. That's a good name. I should have. No, that would give it away. That's why I didn't. Yeah, I like people to guess where I'm at. It was fun. This has been fun. This has been totally fun. All right, I have no idea. Okay, hey, all week, so did I. And I'm supposed to be working right now. even though it's raining, there's a lot of scrap yet to pick up over at Scott's up on 17 mile. B&D Crafts. Oh, hoy. Uh, hey, replay this if you can. You may learn something, but before I let you go, uh, seems I don't even know who's coming on live here at 1 p.m. Oh, Patty Coda. So, do you have LeeLee? Do you have Journey via LeeLees Lens? If you want to see some blue bonnets, you better go. You better go to her channel, and you'll see more than just blue bonnets. You might even see a Texas Ranger in the nude. I'm just kidding. If I get down there, oh, I'm not a Texas Ranger. LeeLee knows. The rest of you know too. I wish it would warm up in here. Okay, B&D Crafts and more, and Patty, if you don't have Journey via LeeLees Lens, please go pay her a visit. I know you're going to like what you see. I know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. And the monarch here agrees with me. And there's some bees lurking in these I call them sunflowers. I think they're wild sunflowers actually. They're not the big ones like you buy and take the seeds out. These are wild ones. I mean, they have seeds, of course, and they're blooms, and they have the petals, and they got all that. I mean, the bees and the butterflies, or the flutterflies, totally love them. So, at any rate, Izzy Straight Heart is going live. Well, let's go raid Izzy, please. I can't believe the shit that Izzy has gone through. I just can't believe it. Put her link in here, please, Justin and Christina, whichever one of you's on right now. I just say hello to both of you. Because I know Christina, I always know I know it's Christina when she says, "My captain." That always tickles me. My captain. Unless Justin's weird. I know better than that too. So, anyways, who knows? Maybe Michael's on the computer. Possible. All right. So let's do a pleasant raid on Izzy Straight Heart. A Captain Jack raid on Izzy Straight Heart. As soon as we see the link here, we're going. You're welcome, LeeLee. I hope to see you either over at Izzy's now or see you tonight. I know you're busy. You got family things, Christmas things, all that. We all do. It's a busy time of year, of course. Air Force, Oh, okay. All right. Well, you and LeeLee would have quite a bit to yak about. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're dwindling now. We have 7 in the house still. I am going to Victoria May. Good. I'm just getting ready to sign off here. I'm suggesting that we all go and pay Izzy Straight Heart. And you can see how it's spelled up here where Justin and Christina. It's IZALIXE Straight Heart. If you can't find the link, just type in that in your YouTube search bar up there. And let's head over there and do a Captain Jack raid. So, I'll see you tonight, I hope. Meanwhile, this is Captain Jack Scrapper signing off. Fair winds and smiles. And may God bless. Thank you for being aboard.